Good evening, Blue Shirt Undergrounders. This is your post-game recap for Sunday, February, the 18th. What a win. I needed a few minutes to calm down after that one. I was a bit excited. Good evening, everybody. Good to see you. Mark Joss is here. Matt, good to see you. Mike Silvers, Patty Duke. What's up? Dr. B is here. What a come-from-behind win. The Rangers were flat out awful most of this game. Terrible. Passes wouldn't connect. Shots weren't going near the net. Power play looked off. They looked slow. The goaltender looked bad. Everything just crumbling around them. They were getting, Mike's got it. They were getting embarrassed. I mean, this game's a matter of pride. You got 79,000 people at Giant Stadium, 60,000 of them in blue, Ranger blue or Ranger white, or in their Stadium Series jerseys. And you're just getting embarrassed, getting outworked, getting outplayed. And the Rangers chipped away a little bit in the second period. Trocheck with 2 goals. They go into the third period. It's 4-3. We've all got hope, right? Islanders come out fucking minute and a half into the third period, and they take the lead 5-3. And it started to look bad. And then 4 minutes to go. Here comes Chris Kreider. Finally, where's he been all game? Chris Kreider, that whole line, really. Kreider scores, and it's 5-4, right? Rangers were on the power play at that time. Laviolette pulled a goalie. So they had 2-man advantage at that point. And it worked. It paid off. They scored the goal. They make it 5-4. And then they get another power play. Islanders just can't stay out of the box, and fuck them. Who cares? And a minute and a half to go, Mika Zibanejad, who I was just flaming in our group thread saying the bigger the game, the smaller he plays. He gets the tying goal on a power play, the one-timer that hasn't worked in months, it seems like. Works, 5-5, go to overtime, and 10 seconds into overtime, Artemi Panarin scores with the net coming off the moorings. The net's almost all the way off, and they ruled it a good goal. The hockey gods shined on us today, and the Rangers win 6-5. I'm not even going to go over this. The stats don't really matter at this point. They were outshot. They were humiliated on faceoffs. They didn't kill penalties well in this game. All they did was out-hit the Islanders. The Islanders blocked a lot of shots. Rangers were terrible in this game and still found a way to pull this out. Wow. This is one of the most exciting wins they've had, regular season wins, in a long time. This was a good one. And all those fucking Islander fans, now they gotta do that walk of shame out of another outdoor arena that they couldn't beat us in. How many different places do we have to beat the Islanders? Brooklyn, UBS, Yankee Stadium, Giant Stadium, Madison Square Garden, Nassau Coliseum. How many places do we have to play to beat the Islanders? How many different places do we have to take the Islanders just to beat them? I don't care. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. They beat themselves. We'll gratefully accept. We'll gratefully accept it. Oh, but hey, the Islanders were standing on their bench while the Rangers were sitting down. Did you see that? Fucking Ray Ferraro. I was hoping Eddie would join us. I don't think he was home. I called his phone, left a message on his answering machine that was basically just me laughing and screaming and singing the goal song, I think. And I'm like, join me for the recap. And then I said, all right, I'll go. You know where to find me. I sent him the link, but I don't think he's I don't think he watched the game at home today. So maybe he gets in time to show up. We'll see. Jen had to work tonight. She's working Sundays now during her. She was usually always off Sundays, but she had to work. She picked up Sundays on her work weeks. So when the game was supposed to start at 3, she thought she'd be able to watch the whole game, and then she'd have to go to work. Well, then of course they moved the game to 4:00, and then of course the game goes in overtime. But if it didn't, she would have saw them lose. But she had to leave at 6:30, and she was literally pulling out of our driveway and just turning up the street. And Zibanejad scores, and I start screaming, and I called her in the car. I said, "I'm surprised you couldn't hear me from the car." That's how loud I just screamed. I said, "They tied it. It's 5-5." And then she was still on her way to work when Panarin scored. She answers the phone, and I've got the TV as loud as I can, and I'm singing the goal song along with all the Ranger fans at the game, and she couldn't believe it. So she's just clocked into work, so I doubt she'll be here. But whew, I'm going to need 2 Xanax tonight, at least, maybe 3. Might be a 3 Xanax night. Who knows? You called it 6-5. When did you call 6-5? I thought they'd lose 6-4. I thought they'd make it 5-4 and then lose on the empty net goal the way that game was going, because they just couldn't seem to get over the hump. What's up, Joe? Rocco Sansone, what's up? Oh, Jen's here, but she can't comment. Oh, how come? I wonder why she can't comment. Try opening the app. Opening the app. I think she's trying to watch on Facebook. I think she's looking at us in the Patreon group, but I don't know. I don't know what she's got going on there. Check this. Oh, I believe you. I was just asking when you called it, because I didn't see it. Josh, I believe you. I believe anything you tell me right now. I'm in such a good mood. Tell me the world's flat. I'm all in. There she is. She made it. Everybody say hi to Jen. She made it. She missed them tie it, and she missed them win it. Kim's got your back, Josh. I know. I was never doubting Josh. They don't have the. Hold on. Let's have some fun. Do. Here we go. Let's see.
Been thoroughly entertaining. Lively game last night. Flyers and Devils surpassed by what these teams have done. Will it count? It crossed the line, but the net was off. The officials are going to talk about it. Rangers come flying off the bench to celebrate. They think they've won.
The play clearly in the call on the ice, the turnover, and Trocheck's all by himself. If the integrity of the net is not disturbed,
the integrity of the net is not disturbed.
Well, Dobson. It hit Dobson. It hit Sorokin. It's in the net, and this is a tough one for me. Dave Jackson, I know you're listening. What do you got for us, Jax?
Well, I think this goal is going to count, Ray. It's because the player was in the act of shooting the puck. The net was knocked off by the defensive team. It doesn't matter if it's intentional or accidental. It was the defensive team who knocked the net off. The player was in the act of shooting. The puck passed between where the goalpost should have been.
Oh, that's it. They don't actually have the referee calling that it was a good goal. Welcome to the Islanders, Mr. Patrick Roy. You're doomed. But hey, it's a good thing they all wore suits getting off the bus, right? Not like our Rangers coming in police and fire department hockey jerseys. Mr. Lou, no person. God forbid my team have a personality. What's up, Chris? Islanders get off the bus in their suits and their ties, and Rangers coming in on fire trucks. Islanders leaving in shame. Rangers are leaving on fire trucks. Patty, only 7? Oh, you guys know that they're my most hated team. I wouldn't want to lose. I wouldn't want to lose a game of Yahtzee to that team. So, that's a biggie. Hey, what's up, Jack? Isle fans are claiming it's rigged. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking what? All 12 of them that were at the stadium. I heard that lipstick broad was at the game. Good. Should probably never mind. I'll be nice. The hell with them. Fuck the Islanders forever. How many more arenas should we play them at that we can beat them in? Play them in Newark next time. We'll go play there, and then we'll go to Citi Field, beat them there. The soccer stadium over in Jersey, beat them there. How many more places can we find to beat the Islanders? Lou Steinbrenner. Yes, the fresh, clean look. The fresh, clean losers. It's rigged that they take dumbass. It's rigged that their guy Mayfield took 3 penalties. Yeah, that figures. So, what a relief. What a relief. Yes, I'll do a full mea culpa on the jerseys. After seeing them on the players and seeing them on the ice, I've come around on the Stadium Series jerseys. I like them. I like them. I'm still not 100% on the sleeves, on the stripes. I think it's a little much, but it's still a pretty good looking jersey, and at least they won in it. So, and hey, we're going to give away one on Saturday at the viewing party. Don't forget, viewing party's coming up Saturday. Rocco, you coming to the viewing party? They overspent for the music. Yeah, Jen knows I wouldn't have called her if they lost. I would have just sent a text. She knew when her phone started ringing. And how about, we got to talk about Matt Rempe. Matt Rempe, first shift, fights Matt Martin and does a good job. Oh, your mom's coming. Nice. Have we had Mrs. J at a viewing party? I don't recall meeting your mom. That's pretty cool, though. Matt Rempenstein takes the rookie shift again today. And bring the nephew along, Rocco. That's no excuse. My son. Joe Catroni is going to rig the viewing party giveaway. Dr. B, when do you fly into New York City? First time. Oh, okay. Hey, see, we're bringing families together. We bring every family together but mine. What a day for Matt Rempe. Yes, it was a good fight, too. He can throw mitts. He can throw hands. Dr. B arrives on Thursday. Nice. Yeah. Ryan Leach, who was at the game with his son, messaged me. He was messaging me from the game, and he said that before the game started, he texted me and said that Rempe was standing at center ice, eyeing all the Islanders up. He said that to me at 3:14. He said Rempe is standing at center ice, eyeing up all the Islanders. So I think that was his plan, was to fight somebody. So good for him. Good for him. I thought they played a good game. Him and Edstrom. They played well together. So, certainly didn't see any reason not for them to play another game together. Edstrom had 9 minutes. Rempe only had 5 minutes ice time. 4.5 actually. Well, see, I didn't notice him. That means he's all right then. Yes, Messier did say that Leach is the greatest Ranger of all time. Until Matt Rempe takes the throne, Chris. It's only a matter of time. Bring your sister too, Rocco. Bring the whole family. Bring them all. They're all invited. All are welcome. So, all right. Let me just double check. Okay, Eddie hasn't seen my message, so I don't think he's going to be here. We'll talk more about the ESPN broadcast, which is a fucking shit show. We'll talk about that on the big show because Eddie likes to talk about the broadcast too. So we'll save that for then. We'll save those thoughts tonight. Nothing but happy thoughts. Nothing but wondermiss, as Joe Catroni likes to say. A big win, and oh wow, I didn't see that. I didn't check Twitter to see about Ryan Lindgren. Mike says that he went to the hospital, stitches and both eyes completely swollen. So what? And he missed more than a shift for that? Usually he'd be back out on the ice. Like Rocky. Cut me, Mick. So, well, hopefully he's okay. Rangers have a couple of days off now, so we'll see what happens. They are off until Tuesday. Yeah, they're off tomorrow. So, speaking of off tomorrow, I am not off tomorrow, so I have to go to work. Unfortunately, my company doesn't care. If I want to have President's Day off, I better run for president. That is. All I picture is all 12 Isles fans. Yes, with Lipstick Girl leading the parade, all in the backseat of her car. Lindgren's face was missing the injuries. Good timing. So, big show, if I had to guess, Dr. B, I would say probably Wednesday night. Unless Eddie messages me later and says, let's go live tomorrow night if he just wants to talk about today. And Lord knows we could easily do an hour and a half to 2 hours just on beating the Islanders. So, but I would guess Wednesday. But we'll see. You never know when Eddie will, want to do an impromptu. So we'll see. We'll let you know when the next show is. But my guess is Wednesday. If I had to say, if I had to guess. So, all right. That is all I've got in this joyous post-game recap. Thank you all for being here. We got a nice crowd in here. Always big crowd when we win. Dr. B, yeah, you'll be. How long is the flight from where you are? How long is the flight from the Philippines to New York, Dr. B? And do you have to connect somewhere, or is it a direct flight? I'm curious. Because I get antsy just going to Vegas. And that's, like for 27 hours. Jesus. You got to stop somewhere. You got to change planes. You got to refuel. You do a line in a bathroom. 3 flights. Holy Christ. You're like Indiana Jones. He's like, you're going to see remember the red line in the Indiana Jones movies? It would bounce around as he got on all the different planes. That's going to be Dr. B on Wednesday. 27 hours. Holy Christ. That's a long time on a plane. He's going to get on a plane Tuesday, and by the time he gets off the plane, it's next Friday. All right. Well, safe travels, Dr. B. If we don't talk to you before then, be safe, be careful, be vigilant. If you see something, say something. Don't smuggle nothing out of Philippines that you're not supposed to. Behave yourself. And we'll see you Saturday. That'd be great. Open up the roof. Well, Joe, we're just trying to figure out what other arenas or stadiums we can beat the Islanders in. We're running out, at least in the tri-state area. Might have to, go up to Connecticut and beat them up there. Is the Yale Bowl? Can we go to the Yale Bowl, beat them up there? What about where else we got? Rutgers Stadium. We can beat them there. It's in Jersey. Anyway, all right. We'll see you guys during the week. We'll see you next week at the viewing party. We're going to give away Stadium Series jersey. Yeah, me too, Joe. I'm the same way. Next Saturday at McHale's, Rangers taking on the Flyers, and I feel a hell of a lot better than I did about an hour ago. We love you guys. Thanks, as always, for your support. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you have the day off tomorrow, God bless you. Happy President's Day. And, we'll see you soon. All right, take care. Let's go, Rangers. What a win. Good night, everybody.